And we are live. Hey guys, Howtodunk training, podcast number 4 as part of my series, the Elevate podcast on my SoundCloud channel. For today's podcast, I don't want to make it too long or anything, but I just want to do a basic getting to know me, just a bit of background details on me and not exactly what my story is, but just a few, facts about me. Just get to know me a little bit better and hopefully get familiar who the admin of the Instagram page is. So my name is Andre. First of all, I am 23 years old. I just turned 23 not too long ago. I'm in my last year of college or university, and I'm studying electrical engineering. And basic stats, I'm 5'9" or 175 centimeters, and my weight currently is 98 kilograms, or I think it was probably, I don't know what the conversion is, I think it's 220 pounds or something. So I'm on a diet currently, hoping to lose 15 kilograms in 20 weeks. So I'm trying to get down to 85 kgs. So I've already lost a little bit and got a little bit more to go. Hopefully get there soon. So yeah, in terms of how long I've been training, well, I've been into sports since I was 8 years old. I was doing competitive tennis, so I was training for that. In terms of gym and resistance training, I could say I started body weight resistance training when I was 15 years old, and I started gym when I was 17. After that, I was decently consistent for the gym. So yeah, but once I started gym, I still combined a lot of body weight exercises and calisthenics. I combined that with, a lot of free weights in the gym. I was doing a lot of heavy squats, deadlifts, a lot of powerlifting related exercises. Squats, deadlifts, bench press. And my max lifts for all of those is, my max squat was 4 plates on each side. I think it was, if that's 415 pounds or 180 kilograms. So 4 plates on each side was my 1RM for squats. For bench press, it was just under 315, so just on the 3 plates. Or I got 3 plates with a little bit of a spot, but 138 kgs is my max bench press that I ever did. And my max deadlift was, I can't remember parameters right now, but I think it was 220 kgs, something like that, or 210 or 220, somewhere in between that mark. And yeah, so that's my main lifts, and been training since I was 17, like I said. And when did I first dunk? Well, the first dunk I ever did on 10 foot, which wasn't a full-size ball, it was a volleyball actually, which I could off-grip properly, because the problem is I got small hands, so I always struggled to throw down a regular size basketball because it just would always slip out of my hands. But my first dunk was June 2013. So I was 17 at the time. 17 about to turn 18, something like that, yeah. So that's when I had my first dunk. And yeah, it was a pretty exciting feeling. So the max vertical I got to was, I think it was between, I would say 38 to 40 inches was the maximum vertical I achieved. Because I remember I needed based on my reach, I needed 34 inches to touch a 10-foot rim, and I went a few inches above that. So I would say somewhere between 38 and 40 inches was my max vertical. And yeah, what else? My ethnicity, so I'm born here in Australia, in Sydney. My dad is from Croatia, which is in Europe, and my mum's from Lebanon, which is in the Middle East, or the Asian continent. And I briefly speak those languages, but I'm not fluent by any means. And what else? What are some more things about me? I've had 2 relationships officially in my life, 2 of this point up. And what music am I into? I'm a huge hip-hop and rap fan. I like R&B music too, so I'll just give you a few artists that I like from each genre. So I guess hip hop, rap are really early 2000s. I was really big on Eminem, 50 Cent, Dr. Dre. Who else? Snoop Dogg. So those four were key. And then Ice Cube too. Ice Cube was pretty good. And Tupac. Oh, big Tupac fan. How to leave that out? Tupac, Eazy-E. And as it progressed into, I guess, the later 2000s, just before 2010, I was listening to a lot of Chameleonaire, the Riding Dirty song, yep, that artist, and who else? Lil Wayne, T.I., Young Jeezy. Wow, there's a lot. Can't really think of all of them off the top of my head, but those were the main ones. Kanye West, I like Kanye West too. And yeah, of course, I'm not a big Drake fan, but I don't mind Drake in certain doses. And what do I listen to now? I listen to a lot of West Coast hip-hop, a lot of the new West Coast artists. There's a few. I don't mind Kendrick Lamar. Who else from the West? I'm a big fan of the West Coast artist G Perico, if anyone knows him. And AD, YG, Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah, the list goes on. A lot of artists I like. Also from Atlanta, big Gucci Mane fan. 2 Chainz, Quavo, I guess Migos, you can count them all in general. And yeah, a lot of new artists these days. Juice WRLD too. I already like Juice WRLD. I actually got the chance to meet him a few days ago, which was really, really cool. So yeah, that pretty much sums up what I listen to in terms of music. I really like hip hop, big hip hop fan. And what else? Hobbies, what do I like? Well, growing up I played a lot of tennis, which I really liked, and then when I turned 14 I got really into basketball, was playing it a lot, and actually never got coaching, never got trained, just played at the local courts, would play with people older than me, and yeah, learned a lot about the game, picked up a lot of skills, learned to dribble, learned to shoot, learned to jump and dunk, and made it decently far. I would make it on my school's team. I don't know if I made it to state, but I made it close to that level. So massive basketball fan, tennis. I also like watching soccer or football. Not that great of a player, but World Cup is a really exciting event. As this year I was rooting for Croatia, since I'm partly Croatian, and they made the finals, so that was a huge achievement, and I really found that very inspirational. Small country and a lot of heart to make it that far. Bit of unluck in the finals against France, 2 controversial decisions, I'd say. But yeah, it is what it is. They made it very far, and I'm extremely proud of them. What else? What other hobbies do I like? So that's sport. I like music. I like to go out, friends, have a few drinks, dance a bit at the nightclub. What else do I like to do? I wouldn't say I'm a big adrenaline junkie, but I'm a big adventure/nature junkie. So I really like to go on long drives, road trips, check out new spots. Me and my brother really like to go check out the snow when the snow falls, so we do something called snow chasing. Pretty big on that. And yeah, just like having a good time outdoors with friends, spending quality time with quality people is a big interest I have. So yeah, that's basically my main hobbies so far. I'm a bit of a foodie, like going out and trying new foods. What are my favorite foods? Good question. I like a good pizza, and I like a good hamburger with a lot of cheese and bacon. That's really delicious. So those are a few of my hobbies. I'm just trying to think what else I can tell you guys about myself. I guess I could talk a bit about when I started Howtodunk and what my goals were with the page and what my mindset was at the time. So I started Howtodunk in early 2015, so it's been it's been about 2015, 16, 17, 18. It's been 4 years since I started the page, but I was off the page for a good year and a half. So, or maybe more, maybe close to 2 years I was completely off the page. So now I'm back to it, and I initially started it just because I felt like I had a lot of knowledge in the area of, and since I'm a big basketball fan, I had a lot of knowledge in terms of increasing your vertical jump and also getting stronger and more explosive and leaner, and also being able to motivate people. So I just wanted to, hold on, I don't want to run this red light. I just wanted to give some of that knowledge back and help people in these specific areas to achieve their goals, because I remember when I was young and 14 and dreaming of jumping high and dunking a basketball. I know we all have those dreams, and I know there's athletes right now in better positions than I am in terms of, probably started basketball earlier and taking it more serious and trying, and also other physical attributes, like they might have the right height. I'm not exactly tall enough to make it far in basketball, but yeah, I just wanted to really help out those athletes and get them to a high level, and hopefully some of them can play in the NBA one day, and that would just be amazing to see that people took advice off my page to play in the NBA. So yeah, my page is all about giving back and just creating a cool web space where people can interact and learn a lot from, and also be entertained, like as I expanded my platform now. Actually, I never put my page in a personal level for the last four years when I started it. It was more about just giving tips and exercises and a lot of information, but I never really I wasn't vlogging, I wasn't really showing my face or talking much, and it was cool at the time. I feel like you need both, at some point you got to give that information, but at some point, you got to show them who you are as a person and as a personality and a character. So that's what I'm planning to do now. I have a lot of great things coming on my page. As you say, I've been vlogging a lot, putting out a lot of content with these podcasts and different videos, and yeah, I don't have an exact idea of every single area I want to hit, but I'm a really spontaneous person, so whatever comes to mind, I'm just going to be putting content out based on that. So I do have some sort of general idea what areas I will focus on, because I'm not talented in everything. I'm not going to be putting music out and stuff like that. I'll be putting videos out about of course getting stronger, explosive, increasing your vertical, looking better. Like getting leaner, getting a better physique, and and like with the vlogs, just show you guys what I do and what kind of life I live. And yeah, I guess that's the general sense I came up with, but I feel like I've got a lot of creativity and talent, so hopefully I can manifest that into as many different areas and different sorts of videos as possible. So yeah, a lot of exciting things, and I've got a lot to say. I'm not that old, but I've had a lot of experience in certain areas, so yeah, hopefully I can give you guys advice, not just in the fitness area and motivation, but also topics like I'll be releasing my third podcast. I'll just be talking about, I guess, approaching women and knowing when to pursue them and when to stop, and just general areas that we all want to know more about as a young man growing up. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say today, guys. I just wanted you to get a better grip on me, get to know me a bit better as the admin of your page, and hopefully as I'll be posting more videos and podcasts, that naturally will come about and you'll get a better idea and sense of who I am and what I can bring to your life. And yeah, I hope I can bring as much positivity and inspiration as possible, and also knowledge. I want everyone to benefit off my page. Share it around to your friends, show it to your family. Let's create a family. Let's create a community where we can all be positive and just lift each other up and just, you know, be practical about our lives and throw away, honestly, our egos and unnecessary negative behaviors that are going to bring us down. You know, we all have traits that we don't need. I've got them. So yeah, let's just spread as much positivity and love as we can in the world and create alpha people, whether that's male or females. It's for both, you know. So I want everyone to feel very welcome with me and my page, and you know, whenever you need advice, it doesn't matter what it is, even if it's not about your vertical jump. If you're struggling with something and you just don't know who to talk to, just pop me a DM, you know, I'll understand. I'm never too busy to check all my messages, so I will definitely reply to you, I can promise you that. So, yeah, anytime, without any hesitation, just pop me a message. Doesn't matter what it is, ask me anything, you know, I'm happy to answer. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to bring you guys, especially in 2019. A lot of exciting projects, a lot of big ideas on my page, just trying to really expand my platform and reach out to as many people as possible in the world, and you know, show them that one small idea can manifest into really a whole big, you know, project or community, if you want to think of it in that way. So that's basically what my page was. Yeah, just one day was just sitting down, made one post, and here we are 40,000 followers later. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy what one small idea can do. But you know, I've just started. You know, I've done nothing, barely had 2 proper years of activity on my page, so I've got so much to come. Like, I can't even tell you in this one podcast, because it's just a lot. So yeah, hope this podcast gave you guys a better understanding of who I am and helped you to get to know me better. So yeah, I want to be covering as many topics and aspects in these podcasts as possible. So I want you guys to really give me feedback about my podcast, and also if you want to send me a DM or send me an email. If you want to email me, you can find me at howtodunk25@gmail.com. That's my email, so you can find me there. And also, yeah, or if you don't want to find me there, just send me a message on Instagram, or pop it in the comments section, and just tell me what you want to hear in these podcasts and what you want me to talk about, and I'll address that topic or issue 100%. You know, it might not be in the next one, but I will make a list of what topics I'm going to talk about, and I'll make sure I get through to all of them, and you know, include your opinions and your ideas in my podcast. So thanks to everyone who tuned into today's podcast. This is podcast number 4 as part of the Elevate podcast. You can follow me at Howtodunk on Instagram. My YouTube channel, which I'm going to be posting a lot of videos on, is Howtodunk with a capital H. And yeah, hope you guys are all having a good day, and I'll see you in the next podcast. Thank you.